President Trump's economic advisor, Gary Cohn, is out, and the market so far is not happy about it, making it more likely, though, than not that President Trump is going to go ahead with this plan of steel and aluminum tariffs, perhaps across the board, although Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin spoke with our very own Maria Bartiromo this morning about this very thing.
The president is not going to do anything that creates job loss in these other areas. We're going to be very focused on the impact on jobs.
Joining me now to discuss Canary CEO Dan Eberhart. Dan, you're worried, though, about these tariffs and the effect that it's going to have on the economy, as well as Cohn's departure from the administration, right?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm worried about both. I'm worried about his departure, and I think this proposed tariff stuff is going to have a negative impact on me and my industry, and as well as the overall economy.
I'm sorry, my producer's in our ear. I want to share this breaking news with you, the audience, and get right back, because according to Axios, reporting President Trump will sign a proclamation tomorrow on steel and aluminum tariffs. Axios saying earlier this morning that Sarah Huckabee Sanders said it would happen later this week or early next week. But no, now we're hearing, at least from one source, Dan, that this will be tomorrow. What you don't like him? But what your business, Canary, what industry is this in?
Yeah, so we're an oilfield service company, and we take raw steel and we create, manufacture pressure control equipment, wellheads, frac trees for the oil and gas industry in the U.S.
So your argument is that it's going to make its business, more expensive for you, more expensive for Caterpillar, more expensive for Boeing, more expensive for all of these sort of industries. Ultimately, the math doesn't work out. It will hurt more people than it helps. Now, the pushback from that, both economically and politically, is that we've been in a death spiral with manufacturing. We've been in a death spiral with jobs in our heartland. How do we reconcile that?
Yeah, well, I think that this actually accelerates the death spiral in manufacturing. Look, we're already seeing since Thursday steel costs for Canary go up about 20%. They used to hold quotes open for 2 or 3 weeks. We're now seeing the quote on the price only hold for a day. So this is going to make us have to change our balance between U.S. manufacturing and what we get manufactured in China to more favor China and less favor jobs here in the U.S. I think it's really a shame. I don't know why the government should be picking winners and losers in terms of why is a job in the steel industry more important or more valuable than a job at Canary. I disagree.
Maybe the administration is looking at it slightly different. Maybe they're picking Americans over Chinese.
Well, I don't think that's the case, because I think that if for American manufacturing to be competitive, I think we need to be able to buy the lowest price steel we can. You know, in our industry, oil and gas, we're competing against OPEC. So if our costs go up, that helps OPEC. It's a gift to OPEC, not a gift to American industry at all, I don't think. I think I'm a Trump supporter, but I think this policy is completely misguided.
Does it bother you, though, to think that perhaps you're buying a product that was subsidized by a government that just their goal right now is just to put us out of business, just like when OPEC took off the restraints and let oil prices collapse. They were trying to kill your business. They were trying to kill American frackers. We didn't salute that. We didn't applaud it. We had to deal with it. Do you think that right now the idea that we would buy this cheap steel that's been dumped for decades is the right thing to do?
Well, I do. I mean, I think the free market solves, and I think it's a matter of...
But how free is the market, Dan, if they get to subsidize this stuff and lose money on it in order to take market share?
Well, I think that's their choice. That's not something we can control. But I think it goes back to Economics 101 and guns and butter. We've got to do what we're most efficient at, and if somebody else is more efficient at something or was willing to sell it at a lower price, we should go with that, because I think it helps. It ultimately helps Canary and it helps the oil and gas industry, right, but it helps consumers to have more buying power.
Well, I hope that we always have enough steel to make our own guns at some point. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.